Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast for upcoming week, of course. I try to find some opportunities, but market is not so good recently because we didn't have much volatility. After nice moves, again market just stops and we need to wait for some retracements or basically some movements. I also don't check right now GP pairs because of the Brexit thing. It's really fundamental right now, so I prefer to wait to have some clear news about that. But basically, we can still trade them, but with low risk. But I personally don't check them. So let's start with Aussie dollar, US dollar. On the weekly chart, it looks like a small range here, yes, because price after reaching the lows is trying to go up. Right now it's lower, so it gives us a resistance level. We also have the support level here, yes, so it looks like a range. 36, it's still here, so maybe after breakout, maybe some retest of this EMA is possible. If we check trend line, we'll see trend line from this point, so we see that price still might retrace to this level, and if we see that price is rejecting this level, then we can might have continuation of the down trend, maybe back to this support level. So currently we are in the small range. Let's go to the daily chart, see some details. So we see that on the daily this range is more visible. But what else we might have? We might have also daily long quantity here, like this. And if we check, we also had trend line, which was broken, trend line with the 3 touches. So we might have possible long quantity. The problem is this resistance which we have here. We also have trend line at this point. So as long as price is holding this zone, 36 EMA, plus trend line, we can look for long bounce entries here to target this resistance. In case of the breakout, we have a target from the weekly chart, which is the 36 plus our trend line here. So if we see that price is trying to go up, definitely we can look for long opportunities on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. If we, let me adjust this line a little bit. We can go to 4-hour chart to see this line in more details, but this will be more than enough here. So we have this line. Short entries, I would look for sells after breakout, yes, because it's too late to look for bounces, because we would like to see bounce entries around clear, clean. I lost the word, sorry. Close to the resistance area. Here we would like to look for short bounce entries. Right now it's a little bit too late, so the best idea is to get bounce on this level or breakout of this trend line, and then look for sell entries and target this support level here. So if we check 4-hour chart, yes, to go into long scenarios, yes, we need to see this trend line breakout. Right now there is no point to look for sells. This is only like 15-20 pips back to this zone, and we know that this is quite powerful zone on the daily chart, so we don't want to take this. There is also small support level. If we check on the daily time frame, we'll see more probably details on the 4-hour chart. Yes, so we will see that there is also support level around this zone, so we don't want to go short here. Like I said, we need to see breakout of this trend line, then we can look for longs, short entries. So we have our trend line, price is retesting. To look for longs, yes, we need to get a 1, 2, 3 here, and we look for buys, yes, scenarios. I personally would like to see that still price will go a little bit lower, back to this trend line, and from this level I would like to look for longs. But of course, if we see breakout here, we need to react, we need to be in if we would like to trade this pair. But it's really nice to get this 1 hour 1 to 3, because if we look, we also have this small resistance on the 1-hour chart. So I wouldn't trade this right now also on the lower time frames. However, if you like, you need to get like at least this 15-minute 1 to 3 above this resistance level. Yes, don't go into any 1 to 3s here, because we have this resistance from the 1 hour chart. So we need to get breakout of this area to look for longs. Yes. So this is how I see Aussie dollar, US dollar. So right now we can just simply wait for breakouts, yes, of this trend line here or this trend line here. And if we see this, we can go. CAD yen, another pair. Weekly chart. What we see, price of course broke 36. EMA broke our trend line here. Yes, so possible trend change, maybe bigger retracement. Let's try to find some resistance area, and if we see price is close to the resistance, basically we can say that we are around the resistance zone, because if we check, we have one resistance level here, and a little bit lower we also have resistance zone. Yes, so we see that price is touching resistance area. If we have situation that we have two lines close, what we usually do to don't have too many lines, I just draw only one line in the middle, I remove others, and I still know, okay, we are around the resistance area right now and price is touching a level. Yes, but we know that market is not perfect. We have false breakouts, spikes, so price still might go, will retest, or will not go, yes, and will bounce from this level because we are already around the resistance zone. A support level of course is lower. Here is first support level for this price, but for this pair, but we don't need this right now. So we know from the weekly chart, yes, that we are on the resistance. We can, if we adjust the line to the daily chart, which we still know that this whole zone here, this whole area is the resistance, we are already on the daily. Yes, where price was reacting. And what else we had? We have straightforward up move and price lost some steam. Let's try to adjust our trend line on the daily chart, because it will have different angle, much better angle. Yes, we see how many touches, how many spikes this trend line had, and price went up like crazy, and we see how angle change of this up move. Yes, first we see here price was going up really fast, and suddenly we have white candles, but if we just pay attention to some details, we see white candles, but price not exactly always is closing higher. Yes, we have here price went up, but next candle closed lower, so it's not like we have really strong up move, and it's also visible for angle. Yes, how changed. So because we are on the resistance, we had this trend line breakout. What we would like to see on the daily chart, of course, first daily long 1 to 3. Yes, after trend line breakout, if we look, we also have trend line. We can change angle, draw it like this, close to the price action. It will be nice. So we can wait for daily long 1 to 3 back to the 36, back to this trend line, and then what we would like to get, long scenarios, definitely good option for buy. But because this move was straightforward, yes, we are on the resistance, we can start to think, if you like, trade against main move. Target daily 36 and daily trend line. Yeah? Because we didn't have any retracements. That's why we can think about that. For our chart also, we didn't have any nice 1 to 3s. Price just went up, bouncing on the 12. And right now we see how it looks. How we can look for short bounce entries. We can draw this trend line, and we simply wait for breakouts. Yes, if we see that price is breaking this trend line, because like I said, we still might have up move to the next level of the resistance, which is somewhere around this level, like we discussed and we set on the weekly chart. But this currently is daily. So still price might to go up, but if we see that price is bouncing, we might have continuation of this down move. We can look for short entries after this trendline breakout. For our scenarios, we can wait for lower highs, for example, here, or double tops. Yes, if you get some move double top, then we can look for short entries definitely, or classic 1 to 3s after trendline breakout. It's also possible on the 1 hour chart But if you get something on the 1 hour, be sure that also 4 hour 36 EMA is broken, yes, because price still might retest the 36 and will go up anyway. So this is what we can do. And then of course our target 36 trend line. If you don't like to trade trades against main trend, you look for the retracement back to the 36 trend line, and then you look for long scenarios. Another option is of course still to look for continuation of this up move, yes. So if we would like to take scenarios for buys, we need to see that price is breaking those highs, is making new higher high, higher low, and then we can definitely look for a long entries. But because this will be really late, we need to mix this with lower time frames, yes. So we wait for 1 hour chart 1 to 3, and then after 1 hour 1 to 3 we can look for lower time frame entries, or immediately if you like swing scalpers, day traders, after breakout of this resistance, if you see that price has volatility, yes, is going up, is making 1 to 3s, then you can look for long entries around this level. Euro dollar, it will be next. This pair reached already 36 EMA, so on the weekly chart what we can see is that price is making this weekly short 1 to 3, so what we can expect, continuation, yes, of the down move. Of course this is not really easy pair, yes. If we check this whole move, how price was moving there, difficult price action, especially when we compare this move, yes. You see price went up, then range again, nice move, range, nice move here, and suddenly price started to range, and it's ranging, it's going down because if we see, if price went down 500 pips from this area, but you see this 500 pips, how price was moving up is straightforward, up, and here price is in the range, like we had situation like here, yes, that price was in the range. Anyway, let's try to find some levels. So here we have resistance area, support level on the lows here. Next support level for this price is here, and another level would be here, yes. So we have all areas where price might to stop. Our trend line is here, so we see that price already touched it. On the weekly chart we can just try to adjust this line on the weekly, on the daily, and we see that on the daily not exactly price touched this, but right now it's reacting. We know that it's also 36, market is not perfect, like I always say. So we have that. So what we can achieve on the euro dollar, of course we know that here is our 2 to 3 line from the weekly chart. So basically for after breakout of this trend line, definitely we can look for sell entries, target this support level, and then of course in case of the breakout we have another support zone. Other thing which we can do, we can take entries after this long 1 to 3. Our daily trend line was broken, so we can also expect daily 1 to 3. Yes, but we have one small problem with this long 1 to 3, that this is still against the main direction, and this area is the weekly area for possible short bounce entries, so price can easily go down again. But still, if we see that price is bouncing, it's not going up down directly, but it's trying to push up, we can still look for longs, because what is our advantage here, that we know that this is weekly chart. So if we get daily long 1 to 3, we know, okay, to this level we have 80, 100 pips, yes, between something like that. So what we can say, okay, so I know this is against the main trend, but I still would like to try to grab some pips, maybe as an intraday or scalping trade. Yes, so we go to lower time frames, and we simply have to wait for this trend line breakout, yes, to look for longs. If if you see that price is breaking, because we have small support level on the daily chart here, which is also our 36 EMA. If price is breaking that, you can look for sells. As long as price is holding, I wouldn't go right now in the short scenarios. Too aggressive for me personally, but if you like to trade aggressively, you have this 4-hour chart 1 to 3, and then you can still look for sell entries, target this, but of course only on the 5-minute entries. Yes, so we go for example to the 1-hour chart. Right now price is making for us nice 1-hour 1 to 3, but it will be like this. So after breakout of this trend line, you can look for sells, but like I said, 5-minute 1-minute entries. Of course, after breakout of this trend line, you can look for long scenarios, but also lower time frames, because we won't have much target, big target. That's why it will be nice to see this move back to this support level and to the 36 EMA area, and from this level look for long entries. But of course, this is only our wish. We know that market doesn't listen us much, so we need to just react what we see. So basically, we can wait for breakouts of those two areas, and then you can take entries. Using the yen, what we have on this pair, it looks like, yes, like retracement back to the 36 maybe, plus resistance area, which is here. If we scroll, if we zoom out, yes, we'll see that here is the resistance zone where we have another level. It's here, yes, so we have two levels. Possible stops. Support of course is on the lows here on the weekly chart. We have downtrend, it's visible, yes. We have this trend line, so it's far away still from the price, but with this angle maybe price will reach this. So let's go to daily. Let's see what we have on the daily chart. And on the daily here, why I like this pair, because price action is clear. We see that price is moving down, up, then retracement, another move up. Again, price went down, up. Yes, we see it's really clean and clear for the eye. Yes, we had trendline breakout again, but only two spikes, two touches, so not exactly nice option for us. Price went up. Right now is retracing. This retracement we need to look for a long entries to target this area. However, we also have this previous high. Here, so what we might have is bounce, yes, and maybe price will go down, and we'll see continuation of this range. We don't know yet, because we only have this high, so we don't know. So definitely it's still okay to look for long entries if price bounce on the 36. It will retrace to our trend line also here. So again, if we see that price is rejecting this level, is trying to go up, we can definitely go for long entries. We need to be a little bit careful on the resistance, and then of course we have next targets in case of the breakout. Yes, so try to achieve some profits or break even around the resistance if you would like to take longs. I would wait still for bigger retracement back at least to the 36 on the daily. If we see breakout of this trend line, short entries are still okay, target support level. And if price after reaching this and bouncing will continue to go down, then you can start to treat this like a range. Yeah. So here then our approach will be look for long entries, target resistance, here short entries, target support, and so on, as long as price won't break in one of the direction. So we go to 4-hour chart. Yes, we have this trend line. Right now the angle will be like this. So we need to wait. Yes, we still need to wait. We will see, maybe price will create like another lower high. Yes, so then we can change angle a little bit of this trend line. Yes, so we need to wait. Definitely it's good to check what we will have, because basically this price is moving nicely, but we need to see that price is reaching this area. Yes, even from this, if we have breakout, we know, okay, this is resistance. We don't have enough room to go, so there is no point. We need to wait for this area to look for some setups and entries. Last pair, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. We have resistance level here, plus 36, also down move. We expect retracement. We have trend line, so pressure is for sells. Yes, we go to the daily chart. What we have here is support level, and in this case we have also resistance where price reacted. So what we can do, we are on the 36 and we have this long daily long 1 to 3. Also here price broke this trend line, yes, on the daily, but only 2 spikes, 2 touches, so it's not so relevant. But we are on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar on the good level already, because if we also have small support level on the 4-hour chart. Yes, so let's go to 4-hour. We will see this. Yes, 4-hour chart, support level really visible. So what we can do, because we are on the good area, we can simply just wait for breakouts. Yes, on the New Zealand dollar yen, we need still to see that price is on the good level. On the New Zealand dollar US dollar, we are already on the good level. So if you see that price is breaking this trend line, also not nice line. Yes, because you see we don't have nothing to connect here. It's like straightforward move. We don't have any 1 to 3s, but close to the 36 like that. Also on the 1-hour chart, really steep move. So this is only like volatility line. If you decide to look for setup here, yes, this will be first after trendline breakout, but you need to remember about the 4-hour 36 EMA. So price must break this, because what we might still have is this move and the retracement back to the 36, another retest, and maybe price will continue to go down, yes, or will retest this bottom. If price retests this bottom, then it will be an even better option for us, because we will change angle of the trend line. We'll have those two spikes, and it will be better for us, yes, because we'll have like confirmation, and then again we can still wait for those two options. Yes, so you see, that's all what I have for upcoming week. Not much, but like I said, all GP pairs are out right now for me, so there is nothing else. Yes, we have to wait, unfortunately. Like I said, in the past we have volatility. Right now we need to see some retracements and a breakout. So guys, that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. I wish you really great trading week, and talk to you soon. Bye.